is up? It's your Rady from Rady's Rides. We are here at the SEMA 2024 edition in Las Vegas, and guess what? We had a walk around at the Toyota booth because there's a lot of modded vehicles, but there's also some production vehicles that I know you're waiting for, and this is one of them. This is it. This is a 2025 redesigned from top to bottom Toyota 4Runner. This is going to be the top trim, which is the Trailhunter. But before we get into this mid-size, mega off-road capable SUV, let's talk about what's going on here. So Toyota's on a rampage. They redesigned the Tundra, redesigned the Tacoma, the Sequoia. Now it's the 4Runner's turn, and it's been a hot minute since we've had a redesign of the 4Runner. And the 4Runner is one of those vehicles that you meet an owner, you talk bad about their 4Runner, they're gonna shank you. They're gonna get a shank from a jail inmate and use it on you. Well, guess what? Toyota bringing a lot of changes, bringing some differences. Did they make the right decision? Let's go ahead. Let's dive into this Trailhunter and find out, is this the one to buy if you're going for a 4Runner? Let's go ahead and find out. Right off the bat, the bulge, the aggressiveness. So what you're gonna find with this new platform is that the 4Runner, especially the Trailhunter, is actually wider. And when you go Trailhunter, you're gonna get these flat black fender flares. I like the flat black better than the gloss black that you get on a TRD Pro. Nice to see the flat black. This particular color really sparkles like a green emerald. And then you'll notice how they did the full LED headlights. Daytime running lamps, gotta zonk this guy here. The fake vent, gotta zonk that one, but I do love the body color. And as we work our way down, even the way that they sculpted this, because remember, the whole point of the Trailhunter is to be that overlanding 4Runner. You're still gonna be able to get your TRD Pro and go crazy through the Moab, but this is to really kind of blend the off-roading with the overlanding. And really the way they shaped everything looks spectacular. Now, as we come across that front grille, you got the Toyota Heritage grille with the bronze accents, forward-facing camera, gloss black up top, working our way down, some body color, more functionality, and look at the way they did the LED light bars. Not only the large one in the center, but then you have your rigid industry light bars on each side as well, and then working underneath, you have a steel TRD skid plate. Dig in the silver that they did. I really think that that helps with the overall look, and of course you're gonna have a great approach and departure angle on the 4Runner, specifically the Trailhunter. Now, as we work our way up, I love the way there's no fake hood scoop like you get on the TRD Pro. Just nice, bold, beautiful looking hood. And then as we come around the bend, what are we working with? Wheel and tire setup. So when you go Trailhunter, you're gonna get these bronze copper specific wheels. Love the way they have that beadlock design to them. And then what we're working with are those Toyo open country tires, 33-inch tire with the sidewall protection. And then I'm gonna have Steven kind of swing in and show off the aluminum upper control arm with the Trailhunter name there. Love the way they're making those touches, but also it works well with the suspension and all of the control wheel travel. When you're looking at what kind of wheel this is, you're looking at an 18-inch wheel. So nice to see that. And then you're gonna have plenty of wheel travel, which is great as well. Now, as we rise up, like I said, the flat black on the fender flare, you are gonna have your stock snorkel. It's actually reversible. I'm gonna have Steven kind of swing around and show where that functionality for the snorkel is. Flat black on your mirror caps. And then from the side, I really love the proportions of the 4Runner. I'm not into 3-row SUVs. I really have no need for a 3rd row. This really speaks to me and I'm really digging it. Now up top, when you go with the Trailhunter, you're gonna get this ARB, of course, cargo carrier, nice powder coated black. You're getting your special suspension bits, and gotta have the Trailhunter name. Love the way they've worked in this badging. Look at the way we have these rock sliders. Looking great, all powder coated. And that's the thing is, I feel like the powder coated accents all work well with the flat black accents instead of gloss black like on the TRD Pro. Now, as we work our way towards the rear, I don't know if Steven could show it off, the box frame. Remember, this is a body on frame. This is not a crossover SUV. They did a great job on the quarter window. And then when we get to the back, they're speaking my language. No exposed wiper. The wiper's nicely tucked in, high out of the way. Full LED on the lighting. Of course, you have your Toyota Heritage badge in the center. And then working our way down to ground level, the 4Runner. Of course, we have the iForce Max. So remember, underneath the hood, let's talk about this for a second. Take a knee, Steven. It's like a little thinking time. Put your thinking cap on. So iForce Max, that's gonna be that 2.4 liter turbocharged engine hybrid setup. That replaces that bulletproof V6. Remember, 328 horsepower, 8-speed automatic transmission, and of course you got that beefy all-wheel drive system, the 4-wheel drive system. But let me know what you think about it being a hybrid. Are you over it yet? Or are you yearning to have that V6, the naturally aspirated V6? Of course, you're gonna have your full towing capability, 5,000 pounds of towing, and look at how nicely they mount that tire underneath the rear, up out of the way to help as much as possible with your departure angle. But why don't we go ahead, let's get inside this Trailhunter and see the changes for 2025. All right, guys, we are inside this 2025 Toyota 4Runner Trailhunter. It's interesting how Toyota, just over the past couple years, has taken this Trailhunter name and brought it to the forefront. Like I said, it's all about overlanding. Now, I know you're saying to yourself, well, how much is this? No word yet. I'm gonna expect it to probably be around $65,000, give or take 1,000 here or there. But let's see how the Trailhunter differs from the other 4Runners we've brought to you. Are you ready? Because I'm ready. To the door panels. Like the way they did the two-tone, the dark black, soft touch material up top. You have the dark gray with that bronze copper stitching. And then I'm really digging the Trailhunter badge with that compass rose there. You have your off-road Twinkie tray in the center, 5 off-road Twinkies. Those are Twinkies with fudge. And then down below, you could put 3 bottles of Yoo-Hoo, and we have our JBL sound system. Now going from the door panel to the dash, there's our Heritage badge. I like this. It almost feels like cement. Almost looks like cement. Really cool the way they did the material. The soft touch, another Twinkie tray, line them up, baker's dozen. Slide on in. Now I can't show it to you because we're inside the convention center, but this is a 14-inch infotainment system, real volume knob, dual climate, heated and ventilated seats, all your nice toggle switches, wireless charging, a place for 4 Snickers. And then, of course, you got that oh crap handle for your passenger. This is going to control your 8-speed automatic. You have your different drive mode selector knob. You can lock the rear diff, and then you could disconnect the front stabilizer bar, the front anti-roll bar. 2 cup holders, nicely padded. Open it up. This is where you could keep a little jar of all the tiers of the owners that have 4Runners with V6s. You could keep the tiers in there. And then the seats. Love the soft-tex material, the piping, the stitching, the bolstering. You do have electric assist for the passenger, electric assist for the driver. What's weird is there's no sunroof. Let me know what you think about that. I'm gonna zonk that on a Trailhunter trim. But why don't you come over to the business end? I wanna show you behind the wheel of this new 4Runner. All right, guys, business time behind the wheel. What's nice is that you're gonna get your Trailhunter all-weather floor mats. That's worth an extra 5 horsepower. You got your seat controls, easy to get to. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm liking the layout in here. It really is spacious. Steering wheel, I like the leather. Where's my Trailhunter or Toyota Heritage badge on the horn button? That's a plain Jane horn button. This is a Trailhunter trim. I'm gonna zonk that, but you do have flat black on your switch gear. You got all your auxiliary switches for a winch and air horn. And we do have an electric tilting and telescoping steering wheel. And then of course our 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, which I can't show you because I cannot start this right now. There's actually laws against starting vehicles inside convention centers here in Las Vegas. Kind of frustrated about that because you could smoke in the casinos. Go figure. But why don't we get in the back seat and see if your passengers are gonna be happy with the new 4Runner. All right, guys, we're inside the back seat of this new 4Runner. It's interesting because I get it, man. I know you love your V6. It's bulletproof. It's reliable. But there's just something about the new interior in this thing. I'm really digging it. So you have that soft-tex material. I like the way they got the gray on the back. Large pockets, easily put, I would say, 4 moon pies back here. You got your AC vents. Let me get Steven's bag out of the way. Steven just throws his bag wherever he wants. You got your AC vents, home power source, and 2 USB-Cs. Now the seats don't slide. Let me know if you think that should be a zonk. I'm okay with it because, I mean, there's so much room here. I'm 6 feet tall. You got your oh crap handle so you could bounce around while you're going off-roading. You got your super soft, ooh, Charmin soft. 2 cup holders, and trust me, Steven loves Charmin. 4-ply, he just loves it. And then the seats. I do like the way they did the design. I don't know if Steven could show it with the stitching looking good. But why don't we go ahead, let's get to the cargo area and see what you could stuff in this 4Runner. All right guys, cargo area time. Just gonna hit the button on the Trailhunter trim. You're gonna get that nice electric assist. And here is your cargo area. Now, what's fascinating is, for some reason, they decided to keep these things like as if there's a third row. I guess the good news is this could be your organizer. I remember as a kid, my dad used to have all these drawers in his toolbox where he kept like old bolts and hoses and all this stuff. So you could put all your doodads, all your knickknacks, all the things you need when you're camping. Look at all the accessories you have, which are great. And then also a home power source, very important when you're overlanding. Those seats will do a 60-40 split to maximize your space. But this is the one, I think this is the one that many people have been waiting for, that want to see. They can't wait to drive this new 4Runner, especially for me. I'm digging this Trailhunter trim, especially in the special color with the flat black fender flares and the snorkel. But let me know what you think. If you're looking for a off-road capable SUV, but you also want to try your hand at this overlanding thing. You've heard a lot of exciting things about overlanding. It's probably one of the fastest growing parts of the automotive industry, especially since the pandemic. This is kind of geared right for you. But let me know in the comment section. Got to thank the whole Toyota USA team for having us out for this event. If you're new to the channel and you're on your way out though, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Raised Rise family. Got to give it up to Steven Flood. He's enjoying himself. He just did an 8-hour flight and now we're filming like we're losing our minds. So thank you, Steven, for losing your mind with me. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.